Where does he go from here? Where does he go? Does he go back to the drawing board? Does he jump straight into a big fight with one of the other contenders? What do you think?
Well, I think there's a lot of fights he could still be involved with, a lot of really meaningful and, exciting matchups. I think obviously we saw Frank Warren during the night. He kind of lined up all his heavyweights a large selection of his heavyweights, and it was the likes of Ajit Kabayel, Daniel Dubois, um, David Adelaide, Moses Tamo. I would advise Parker to stay well away from him, by the way. But yeah, the thing is, there's still loads of really interesting fights he could be in, but I think Parker's now approaching a stage where he does need to start, thinking about an exit plan. I know he's only 33, but when you're watching him in a fight like that against Wardley, and it was almost, it was almost inhuman the amount of punishment that both fighters took. When you're
Mm,
seeing those heavy shots landing flush on both their heads, like it's really quite, I don't know, like obviously it's exciting and it makes for a compelling spectacle, but you're thinking to yourself, like, how many miles is this putting on the clock? And then I always think back to the fight that Parker had with Joe Joyce, and he took an absolute beating in those last few rounds against Joe Joyce. I mean, do you remember
yeah,
that? He was